Okay, so what if you could take all those legendary productivity hacks from Tim Ferriss and build them directly into your own AI? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to forge a personal optimization coach that literally never gets tired, all by using a few simple but incredibly powerful questions. You know that feeling, right? Where your day is just packed, you are constantly busy, but you're not actually making any real progress on the things that matter? You get stuck researching, planning, making endless lists, and it all just leads to analysis paralysis. That feeling? That has a name. It's the modern productivity trap. But here's the good news. There is a clear way out, and we're going to build that escape plan together, right now. So the whole idea here is actually really simple, but it is profound. We're going to merge the timeless wisdom of Tim Ferriss, his genius shortcuts through conventional thinking, with the absolute exponential power of AI. Think about it like this. Ferriss teaches us what kinds of questions to ask, right? Like, where's the 20% of work that's going to get me 80% of the results? Well, AI gives us the power to find that answer instantly. Ferriss says to eliminate everything that's non-essential. AI can generate the exact actionable steps to do it. It is, frankly, an unstoppable combination. All right, let's get right into the tools. Now, the full arsenal has something like 35 different techniques, but they're all built on just a few core principles. If you can master these, you can get immediate, tangible results. The first principle, and honestly, maybe the most important one, is all about simplification. You want to know the number one reason we get stuck? It's because we make things way, way too complex in our own heads. So the very first step is always to just cut through all that noise and find the absolute simplest path forward. This question right here, this is the master key. I'm not kidding, it's almost like a magic trick. It forces your brain and your AI to just bypass all those imaginary barriers and the over-planning that keeps you totally paralyzed. And what's so powerful about this question is that it works for pretty much anything. Feeling totally stuck on a big career change? Trying to learn a difficult new skill? Thinking about starting a business? This one single question will consistently reveal the simplest first step to just get you moving. Okay, but simplifying your path? That's only step one. Next, you have to focus your energy only on the things that actually move the needle. This is where a little something called brutal prioritization comes in. You've probably heard of this. It's the famous 80-20 rule. But we're turning it into a direct command for your AI. This prompt forces you to stop all the busy work and pinpoint that small handful of actions that will deliver almost all of your success, whether that's in your job search or building a whole company. And this is the key thing to remember. It's not about working harder. It's about applying your effort to that small, vital slice of high-impact activities. Finding that 20%, that is the secret to unlocking massive, disproportionate results. All right, so you've simplified your approach, and you've prioritized your actions. Now we go even deeper. It's time to challenge the invisible scripts. Those hidden beliefs that are holding you back without you even realizing it. This is where the real breakthroughs tend to happen. Think of this prompt as a stress test for your own thinking. Look, we all operate on assumptions, and let's be real, a lot of them are just plain wrong. Asking your AI this question helps you find the blind spots that you didn't even know you had. These right here, these are the exact kinds of beliefs that stop people cold. That little voice that says, I need more experience before I can apply for that job. Well, that's often just an assumption, not a fact. The belief that you need a ton of money to start a business is usually wrong. A lot of the time, the story we're telling ourselves is the only real obstacle in our way. So, we have all these individual principles, which are powerful on their own, but what happens when you stack them all together? Well, you get the ultimate tool in the arsenal, what we're calling the nuclear option framework. And look, this isn't just about asking one simple question anymore. This is a systematic, problem-solving algorithm that you feed directly to your AI. It forces a complete 360-degree analysis of any challenge you're facing. Let's just walk through this for a second, because the sequence is so important. It starts by uncovering your blind spots. Then it forces you to focus only on what truly matters. After that, it finds the absolute easiest path forward. And finally, it completely removes fear from the equation. The end result is a comprehensive, deeply optimized, and totally actionable plan for absolutely any problem you can throw at it. All right, so we've covered the philosophy, we've gone through the toolkit, but here's the thing. None of this means anything unless you actually use it. So now the focus shifts entirely to you and how you can apply this, like today.
See, this is so much more than just a list of clever prompts. It's a completely new mental model for solving problems. It's about using AI not just for information, but for actual wisdom. You now have an optimization coach on call 24/7.
So here's my challenge to you. Don't just file this away for later. Pick one thing in your life right now that feels complicated or stuck. It could be your career, a project, a personal goal, and just ask it that one simple question. What would this look like if it were ridiculously easy? Seriously, the answer you get back might just change everything.